NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Evan McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. Off play action, Newton. And right side, Henry's got it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw, Newton. It's brought in by Harris. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Newton now to throw.
Don't worry about it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. Here's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzoma. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time at a Cincinnati first down. Mixon with a first down carry. He's to the 10, fighting his way through contact. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Newton. going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And Folk's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Burrow on play action. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. From the 35 on 2nd down. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Burrow. McPherson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton. They'll roll him out right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton. This is White on the screen. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Nick Folk for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. First down. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. They go play action with Burrow. Higgins, what a catch. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. Play action. It's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now Burrow.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 30, past the 20, 10, 5. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He sets to fire deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Harris. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Now we'll run with a fullback
fullback Johnson.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now a first down carry for Harris. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the run.
Taking it right down Broadway. 20, 10.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they will take a knee here.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. From the 24, Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Hey, Can, stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good pickup there, 26 yards. To the air again, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss.
But it'll be second and goal. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Now it's another carry for the fullback Johnson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. That's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. This is Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on second down. On the give, this is Harris. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Johnson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Second and 11 now.
Newton's going to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And that score should be the proverbial icing on the old cake.
What kind of cake?
I go white cake, peanut butter frosting.
I like the way you think, and I think they may celebrate with exactly that cake when this game's over.
I'm going down to the locker room. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.